Hey everyone, I'm Gary Elysium. Thanks for tuning in. Before we get started on this video, if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button, like, comment, whatever. I'm going to be doing something a little different today. I don't think I've done this before. I'm actually going to do an unboxing. And this time it's from the distro Hell's Headbangers, located out of Ohio. I have my box here. So this video is not sponsored or paid for by Hell's Headbangers. Basically, they have a deal on their website, which I will put a link to their website in the description below. Their deal is 10 CDs for $50. And these are CDs that are priced around like $10 to $13 a piece. Once you put 10 in your cart, they drop down to $5 a piece. Some of the ones that were 13 went to $8, which $3 extra. Not a big deal at all. They also have another deal on vinyl. I believe it's 10 vinyl for... I actually forget. I'm not even going to say it. Something like that. It might be 5 vinyl for $50 or... I should have looked it up. Anyway, yeah, like I said, this was not paid for or sent to me by Hell's Headbangers or sponsored by Hell's Headbangers. Basically, I know what's in here. Because I ordered it. So I picked out the CDs. I just want to open this with everyone to show you. I don't remember exactly which CDs, like off the top of my head, I ordered, but I have a rough idea. A lot of it was stuff where I was like, oh, that sounds cool. That looks cool. Most of the stuff I already know the bands. I just don't have the CDs, so I went to get them. So there's actually 11 CDs in here. I got the 10 CD deal. And then I also grabbed another single CD that they had for $3.33. So they have another section on their website for CDs that are $3.33, which can't beat it. Altogether, the shipping was like $9, but it took less than a week to get here. You know, I'm in the next state, very close to Ohio, so I know it takes, you know, probably quicker than the other part of the countries. But I also was like... $9 shipping. I have 11 CDs. That's literally, you know, less than $1 per CD to ship. But anyway, enough talking. I'm gonna rip into this. Like I said, this was not opened yet. I'm kind of excited because, like I said, to remember all 11 titles off the top of my head, it's kind of hard to do. And it was I was working night work for a couple weeks. And couldn't sleep. I think this is on Black Friday night. So it was like Thanksgiving going into Friday. Alright, so we're opening it. Got a lot of styrofoam peanuts in there. Alright, so first one I grabbed. Oh yeah. Deceased, Luck of the Corpse. This is definitely a classic album by then. I feel like this is one of their most well-known covers. Cool death metal band here. I've seen them once in concert. I believe it was one of the Decibel shows back in like 2016, I want to say. And this one I was excited for. Death SS, which actually stands for Death of Steve Sylvester. And this is their debut album. It's called In Death of Steve Sylvester. These are guys from Italy. Italian metal band. Thrash band. This was released in, I believe, 88. So the Hype sticker says, first studio album by this legendary 70s/80s Italian occult/horror heavy metal band. Fans of Black Sabbath, Alice Cooper, Black Widow, King Crimson, Goblin, King Diamond, etc. To me, it sounds more like thrash with a touch of, you know, death metal. Not that they're death metal, but think like Slayer, Show No Mercy era with the, you know, Tom's, you know, more kind of a deeper vocal. But yeah, I was really excited to get this one. It's in Digipack. I don't like Digipacks, but whatever. I have their other album, Black Mass, so now I had a debut. Death Hammer, Evil Power. This is a band I wasn't really familiar with. I like the cover art. I just real quick listened to a couple clips or songs. I was like, oh, this sounds cool. Well, let me check it out. So I grabbed this, and you know, a lot of the stuff in here is black/death, mostly death metal, with, you know, some black metal, thrash metal definitely influences. But I mean, at the price, you can't beat it. Oh, this is the one I got for $3.33. I have never yet subscribed to the Metalhead box, which I've been meaning to do. But I do watch a lot of openings of the Death Metal box on YouTube, most notably from Thralls of Metal. What's the other guy I watch? Black Metal Werewolf, I think is his name. But yeah, usually anything that pops up Metalhead box, I tune in. Thralls of Metal, I like their review the best with Necrotic Nick, because he really gives an in-depth description of everything, and you know, shows you everything, and you know, he's pretty knowledgeable already. So when he gets an object, he usually knows what it is. Anyway, this band is called Black Rat, witching metal punk ripped from the graves of the 80s. Worshippers of early Creator, Venom, and Niflheim. Niflheim? I don't know who they are. Obviously, we know Metal and Venom and Creator. Yeah, 3-man band. This is a newer band. It's a current band. Just has the throwback 80s sound. So I'm excited to get that. And this is Skeletal, Unveiling the Threshold. Again, look at that cover. Kind of screams like, you know, late 80s, early 90s death metal. You know, 8 tracks on here. Guys look cool. Something I'm looking forward to popping in and checking out. And I kind of miss the days where I feel like now, not only am I so well known and well versed in music because I listen to so much and I'm always reading up on new bands, so I'm very familiar with it. So I kind of miss the old days where I would just shop in a CD store before, you know, really had the internet. And the internet was around, but I didn't really have it. So I couldn't really look up everything. It was kind of like, oh, that cover's cool, let me grab it. As you know, I've heard so many stories that people used to do it with vinyl, discovered so many cool things. Oh yeah, this one's cool. Pile Driver, Metal Inquisition. The infamous debut album, remastered and finally reissued. Legendary Canadian speed metal with a dark edge and mysterious background story. If you're not a metalhead, you might as well be dead. The corny 80s album art there, but it's still awesome. Guy getting stabbed with a flying V, it looks like, by, I don't know what that guy is dressed as. But he looks like he's kind of holding the flying V guitar like a jackhammer. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. Glad to, you know, I'll be able to have this in my collection. Let's see here. Yeah, we got 5 left. Oh yeah, Incantation, Blasphemy. This one, I believe, this is the one that was originally $13, not $10, so I paid $8 for it instead of $5. I'm not gonna lie, there's a couple Incantation in here, I know that, but it's the Incantation albums I don't own, so I'm glad to have these. This is the remastered with the, you know, the slip sleeve. I believe this is I forget the year this came out. I want to say 2003 or 2008, something like that. I can't remember exactly when it came out. What's next up? Tyrant, Hereafter. I do have it out by Tyrant. Which album do I have by Tyrant? I actually have, it's right here. I can't think of the name of it. Legions of the Dead. I believe this is a newer album. 2020 album by Tyrant. Great 80s underground thrash band. Definitely with some death metal tinge to them, influence. I'll read a hype sticker. Classic 80s LA heavy metal band, originally on Metal Bay Records, are back with Rob Lowe, not the actor. Rob Lowe was from Solitude, Eternus, and Ex Candlemass on vocals to take the doom sounds to this new comeback record on a whole new level. So yeah, I guess they can throw in the doom influence also. All right, we got 3 left here. I thought they might have like threw in some stickers or something. This is something I used to own. I don't know what happened to it. It's probably that thing I want to talk about. But yeah, this is Satanic War Master with, I believe it's called Fimbulwinter. Fimbulwinter, yeah. Yeah, like I said, I already had. This is already, it was not sealed, but it still looks brand new. Black metal, great stuff. I forget where these guys are from. Obviously somewhere in Europe. But yeah, I remember owning this CD and I loved it. I picked it up because of the album art. The impossible to read spine. And then the last two we're going to get into right now. This is Incantation with Primordial Domination. These are re-released and remastered by Hell's Headbangers. They don't have the year on them, so I actually don't remember these later Incantation albums. I say later because I have all the earlier stuff. And then the last one here is another one from Incantation. Decimate Christendom. Christendom? Decimate Christendom. I don't know how to say it. Awesome album art. Incantation. Such a great band from New York. Never lost their edge. Great death metal band. One of the, staples of death metal. One of the first bands to really define death metal. Even though they came out in the 90s, death metal was around since the 80s. But they really cemented themselves as one of the big names of death metal. Alright everyone, so that is my unboxing from Hell's Headbangers. Again, I will put the link to their website in the description for those of you who have never heard of them. Definitely go check them out. Cool website. Very, very fairly priced, as you can tell by this whole video. Cost me around $60 including shipping, which is phenomenal. But they also have patches, they have tees, vinyl, cassettes, other stuff like keychains, stickers, anything. So guys, definitely go check it out. And again, thanks for watching. Catch you in the next video.